So we had a men's forum on Thursday night. It was amazing. And then it was interesting, and I'm just going to use this as an example without telling you who said it and what they said. One young man got up and talked about what was happening in his life, what was going on with him, how he felt, and all of his insecurities and things, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this, and I realized everything he said about himself was a lie. Nothing that he said about himself was true. Even though he was telling the truth about what he felt, how he felt on the inside, what he thought and all that, but what he didn't know, that none of those things were him at all. That's the life we have to die from. It is impossible. There's no such thing. It is impossible for anyone or anything to make you feel or think anything at all. Nothing can do that, or no one. But you think that is happening to you, and it's not. And the one thing that the devil wants you to know, the one thing that the devil don't want you to know is God. The devil trembled at the idea you might find God. And he doesn't want that to happen, because if you do, he has to depart from you. Because the one thing for sure, we are all possessed with evil. Every human being is evil. No such thing as a good human being. Everyone is evil. And you don't know that evil is controlling you. You think it's your decision. You think it's your decision to think about killing yourself. I want to commit suicide. You think that's your decision. And you go jump off the bridge, and while you're jumping off the San Francisco Bridge into the ocean, you get this glimpse, oh, that wasn't my idea, I don't want to die. You see a little light and you regret it. You think it's your idea to be mad at someone else. You think, I'm mad at this person, or this person made me mad. You think it's your idea. Is human beings so dumb? All human beings are dumb. They literally think that they are in control of their own life. They think what they feel, they think they feel love. How can you think you feel love? And you think, oh, I love her, she loves me. And they both lie to one another. And then when they get married or move in, the fight starts. Two devils try to get that love back. Where it was never love. They think that they make decisions, human beings, all of us. We're so dumb it's not even funny. But as you wake up, you're going to see how dumb you are. You're like real dumb. Dumber than dumber. And because we're asleep, we're blind and we don't know it. And we've been taught wrong by our parents. I hear a lot of adults saying, what about the children? We gotta love the children. Don't hurt the children. Y'all ever heard that? It's all about the children. Who cares about the children? Anybody here cares about the children? Anyone? Don't be afraid. Two people care about the children. 3, 4, 5. 5 people care about the children. Y'all don't care about the children? What about the children? This young man raised his hand about the children. You care about children?
I was afraid to raise my hand, but yeah.
So what?
Yeah, I'm worried about all the pedophilia out in the world.
You worried about it?
Yeah.
And what do you mean you're worried about it?
Well, it's terrible. I know it wrecks their lives.
So you care about the children?
Yes. I know you're saying.
Why you seem uncertain?
Well, I feel like you're gonna say you don't care about the children. That it's just my thoughts that
Right.
makes me want to care about the children, but I don't really care about the children.
Well, a mess, huh?
It's a mess.
So you don't care about the children?
I guess not.
You don't? Do you or don't you?
I mean, when I hear these stories, I get really upset, and I feel, not that that happened to me, but I can, take the experience I went through, and then I can think about what's happening to certain people, and it makes me upset, maybe because it reminds me of what I went through, but I also know that those children are just going to struggle for the rest of their lives, and it makes me upset.
Amazing. And what good does it do to children when you get upset?
No good, other than I vote Republican.
Amazing. The young lady behind you. You said you care about the children?
Certain children,
What does that mean?
like my family, my brother's kids, my cousins.
But you don't care about all children?
No.
Just your own family member children?
Yeah, just
What
me.
a selfish lady, huh? Why don't you care about all the children?
My heart isn't that big.
Oh. And how do you know you care about the children of your family?
When I think about them, or I don't know, when I spend time with them, and yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Who else care about the children? Did you raise your hand? Right here. And then I'll come over here. You care about the children?
I don't think I care about all the children, but my children.
You care about your children?
Yeah.
Meaning your own kids
My
that you
own
made?
kids. Yes.
And how do you know you care about them?
Because I try to protect them to the best of my ability from the world, the cruel world that we live in.
Oh, okay. So you just care about your children?
Yes.
Okay. Amazing. Anybody else love the children over here? One more guy.
I was gonna say the same thing, so I don't.
You don't want it? You
That's
care
what I
about
was
the
gonna say.
children,
I care about my kids. Yeah,
but no one else's children.
I feel for them, but I mean, can't do anything about it.
You feel for them?
If they need something, if I can help, why not? But
If they need something?
if they ask me for something, yeah, for food
they-
or something, I don't know.
What?
I care mostly
No,
about
this
my
is
kids.
a fellowship. It's not being judged or anything. We just want a fellowship. So what do you say?
I said I care about my kids and try to raise them right and protect.
But you don't care
whatever's
about other people's children?
Well, not that I don't care about them. I just don't feel for them.
You don't feel anything?
If they need something, I can help them out if I could,
Like what?
like food or something. I don't know.
You give them food,
If they need food,
and that's your sign of caring about them?
what's that?
That's how you know you care about them?
Well, not care about them, but I have the ability to do that, and they don't, let's say, as kids. And if I could do that, that's the minimum I can do, why not?
Oh, okay. Amazing. Yes, sir. And you had your hand, right?
Yeah,
You care about the children
I do.
and all the children?
Let's put it this way, if I saw a child's life was in danger, I would risk mine to save theirs.
Really?
Yep,
And why?
because they're helpless and they're innocent.
But you're going to end up with a concussion.
So it happens.
You don't care? And the child going to go about their life and forget about you.
That's fine.
And then they'll call you a hero for a day.
I don't care about any names. I'll do it if nobody was there.
Really?
Yep.
Amazing. All right. Yes, sir.
I was recently having a conversation with a friend, and he was saying he doesn't have any children, but he was making up all these scenarios about if this would happen to my child, what I would do to save them or help them. I'll die for them. I'll do all this stuff. And I don't know, I was listening. It was like, it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, you don't even have children. You're just coming up with these scenarios to make yourself sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was
Do you
interesting.
care about the children?
No, I don't.
You don't care about the children?
I do not. Not at all.
Somebody even quoted the Bible, God says something like, if anybody hurt these children, they might well take a rope and throw themselves into the ocean. A millstone or something like that. What did God mean by that?
I've never heard that. I never read
Oh, you
that
never heard
verse.
that?
No.
Oh, okay. Anybody read that verse before? Yeah. What does it say?
I think I read it this morning. It's if anyone lets these small ones lose the way, then it's better to tie a millstone around their neck and toss them into a lake,
okay.
something like that.
Oh, amazing. Do you care about the children?
I have a question to that. Is it right to care for anyone?
That's not the question. Do you care about the children? It's all about the children.
I think I do. I want to say no.
You want to say no,
I do.
but you think you do?
Because
Was he
it's
talking about you?
Hmm?
Was he talking about you?
I don't think I do now. I don't care for the children.
Amazing.
Let the world have them.
All right. Anybody else in this section for the children? How about here? Right here, Alexis. You care about the children?
Yeah, I think I have a soft spot for the children.
Right on. At least somebody got a soul. Go ahead.
But I will say, though, it's like a game that I play. I was going to respond with, like, I care about the children more than I care about the adult.
You do?
Yeah. And I think it's because I think that the kids, whenever I see a parent yelling at them or something like that, I don't think it's not their fault when they come out the way that they come out. And so I tend to have like a soft spot for them, and I don't really blame them for their outbursts or for how they are, because I see them as like something that can't help themselves because they're little. So I have like a soft spot for that.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
Anybody else care about the children over here? Right here.
So I want to care for the children, but I don't think I really do.
And why do you say you don't?
Because I think it's just an act.
And why do you want to then?
Because it's wrong what they're doing to the kids, like harming them in any way and, you know, that type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
I pretend to care, like, oh, we got to save the kids, right? But I think it's all an act.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Did I see Francisco here? No? Oh, okay. I saw your hand, right?
Yes.
Okay. You care about the children?
No.
And why not? See, I told you, we can't have no civil war. These men don't even care about the children. Why not?
I used to, but those are somebody else's kids, and I'm nobody. So, you know, who's going to care for me?
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry I asked. You had your hand there? Okay.
I care about the children.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, yeah.
And why do you say you care about them?
Because if a child was brought on stage and was tortured in front of me, I couldn't just sit there and watch. So I've got some type of empathy.
Would you do what that young man did, jump up and kill yourself?
Yeah, I'd work. I mean, I would try to, of course, not die, but I'd do something. If I die in the process, then it's God's will, I guess.
Amazing. Let me just say this, and then I want to get to the beautiful question. These people that say that, what about, I want to ask the young man in the gray. Do you care about the children? Hold on a minute.
Well, you have to define care first. I'm not sure what you mean by care. There's a lot of feelings involved. People think with their feelings and they think they care. But when it comes time that something does happen, it's a whole different story. Like if there's danger or stuff or anything like that. But mostly, my opinion would be, I care in the sense that when children are born, you know, and what they're learning, what their parents are teaching them, what they're taking in, you know what I mean? And growing up with that maybe lies and illusions of what really the truth is, like you talked about. So in that sense, I can have an empathy towards them, thinking that, wow, a lot of people are misled, you know, and they don't know the truth. And especially kids, they'll just, you know, I was a kid too once, and you just eat it up, right?
So you do care about the children?
In that sense, I have an understanding, you know, of the battles that are going to be before them and the things they need to overcome. And
so do you care about the children?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Amazing. So I was thinking about this thing about the children. And I was thinking about the number of children that are being taken away from their fathers and by the mothers. The mothers go to court and they take the man's children away from him, and the court agrees with it, and the kids are suffering for the father. And then even if the court says, okay, you can have half visit or whatever, right? The mother fight to make sure it's difficult for the father to see the children, and the children suffer. I know a father went to visit his kids this weekend, and I was talking to them on the phone, they're little kids, and you could just see or hear how happy they were just to be around him. But the mother fights so hard to keep those children away. She get all the money, but she still doesn't want him to see the children. Does anyone care about those children? Or are you just caring about the children just being beat up? When fathers are not able to see their children, it impacts their soul in a way that most of them never overcome. You grow up yearning for the father because your mother kept you away. So which is worse, to care about a child getting molested or a child's heart, spirit being destroyed by turning them away from the father? Nobody care about that at all. And it's happening all the time, every day around the world. And the boys and the girls are suffering. Did I see a hand somewhere? Yes. Think about that. And then, if there are parents together, but the parents are impatient with the children, they have no love for the children. They get mad if the kid doesn't do what they want them to do or act the way they want them to act. They go off on the kids. They yell at the kids. They have no patience. Which is worse? That's no love. Kids can't live with that. Growing up with parents who get angry and destroy their soul. Destroy their spirit. Turn them away from God. But when human beings think about hurting children, they always think physical. They don't think what's happened to the spirit of the child. And that's what God was referring to. He was talking about the child's spirit. You're the parents, you're supposed to be the light so that kids can walk in the light. But you're in darkness and the kids are suffering. Nobody cares about that. Oh, but you love the children. And the only way you love the children for a program, so you get money. You don't really love the children. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, I raised my hand that I do care about the children, but not in the way of, like you were talking about, you know, physically molestation and this kind of thing so much, but just the character and their spirit. Yeah. Because really, what I see is a cascade. If the parents don't take care of their, I guess, making them or helping them to be their best, or what God meant them to be, this actually just has an effect on the society.
Absolutely.
Because they end up just committing crimes, killing other people, really not doing any, being a benefactor to society. So, yeah, I do care about that.
That's what I care about, is how the kids need parents that love them. Because if kids have parents that love them, the kid's not going to end up at Jeffrey Dahmer's party, or whatever that man's name. You know what I mean? Because the kids are going to have perfect love growing up. They're going to be free. They don't need to go to a party for that reason. But the parents don't love the children. So it's a mess. But anyway, thank you, man. Anything else?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Thank you.
The devil don't want you to know about God. He doesn't want you to find God. And he does everything he can to keep you from finding God. Everything. He's always working on you, and then he'll bring other people to your life to help him, assist him in keeping you from finding God. He will do that all the time. And the interesting thing I want you to know, really smoke on this one. You're never going to know God or find God until you understand hell clearly. You gotta know evil. You're not gonna know heaven. You're not going to know good until you know evil. When you understand evil, you will understand and know God. But you can't get around it. You got to go through hell. You got to know hell. You got to know evil before you can know good. And some of you, not all, don't want to go through the hell. You say it's too painful. It's too lonely. It's too this, or you cry, or you whatever. But you got to go through hell. Christ did it, and we have to do it. In order to get a life, you got to lay down your life. And when you lay down your life, you're going to discover that it was never your life. It was never you. It was always fake. It was always an illusion. It was never you crying over a loss. It was never you getting mad at someone else. It was never you allowing someone to make you feel glad or feel happy. It was never you that was afraid. It was never you that was sad. It was never you, period. It was never you. But you're not going to know that until you let whatever needs to happen to your ego happens. And you start reaching out for somebody or something to make you feel good. You got to die. Ain't no way around it. You must go through hell. You can't fake it. You can't be, talking about the truth and not going through hell. Any question about that? You got to go through hell. And when you're going through hell, you're going to see how crazy you are. You're going to shake your head like, wow, I didn't know this. I thought it was me. It was never you. That's so crazy. Just think about that, and then I'll get to both of you. Think about getting angry, getting mad at someone or yourself. Think about how dumb that is. Anyone ever got angry? Did you see how dumb you were while you were angry? Yes or no? The young man here. When you get angry or when you've gotten angry, you see how stupid you act, how dumb you are?
Yeah, I think it's just like when I, freak out on somebody, I think I just want to be heard sometimes, and then I feel bad after. It's just like, why did I do that? I should have kept to myself,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Very crazy.
What you getting lonely for when somebody leave you? My wife left me. And then you drive down the Pacific Ocean. listen to sitting by the dock of the bay. Think about insane that is when someone leave you. You've been married or dated for 30 years, for 5 years, for 10 years, 1 year, and they leave you and you cry. Anyone ever done that? Yeah? The young lady, why did you cry when they left? Why not be happy they're gone?
Well, at the time, I didn't know any better.
Meaning what?
Well, I was in hell, and I apparently loved it, you know, and like in hindsight, I can see how Satan enjoyed keeping me there. And the more pain I had, the more I enjoyed the pain, the more I had to talk about, the more fingers I could point and just get on that hamster wheel.
Isn't that like insane now that you're starting
Well,
to
yeah.
see it?
Yeah.
Now you see why I said we're all crazy? We're like crazy people living in an insane asylum. If somebody want to leave, whether it's your wife or your husband or your kids, okay, bye. You have nothing to do with my peace anyway. It comes from God. It doesn't come from you. So if you want to stay in my life, nice. If you want to leave my life, nice. Goodbye. That's the way we're supposed to be living. God created us to live that way, to only love Him with all your heart, soul, and might, along with nothing else or no one else, and people can come and go as they please. Okay, you love me today? Nice. Because people love you today and hate you tomorrow. Really. They don't love you. It's a false feeling. And you don't love them. But just imagine living that way, totally free, being one, being a whole person. And nothing and no one can hurt you without you trying. You're just living your life and not being affected at all. And you will, I promise you this, not because I can make it happen, I'm telling you as a witness, it will happen. When you drop your ego, when you die, and as you are dying from this false nature, you will never think bad of or judge another person ever again, no matter who it is. You would never, you couldn't do it. It would be, you wouldn't even think about judging someone else. No matter what they have done, you can judge them because you will understand what's driving them. It's not them. And there will be nothing, because of that understanding, there will be nothing that will even come into your mind to judge them. As God doesn't judge us because He knows it's not us. He knows something else is driving us. We just don't know it until we start to know ourselves. You won't judge. You're going to be the light of the world. Really, you will become the light without trying to be the light. And you won't walk around saying, oh, I'm the light. If somebody walking around telling you they're the light, they're lying. They're not the light. All right? But when you die from this thing, and you can die, that's what's so crazy. And when you go through this hell and you're dying from this hell, heaven become more clear to you. Without even thinking about it, you're one with heaven. And it's amazing to live this way. And it gets better. And I know I got a lot of more growing to do, but I'm loving what I see. And it just makes me want more and more and more. And so a little light will make you want more light, and more, and more, and more, and more. I don't know if you ever get the whole thing, but if it's possible, I want it. But He loves us. You're not yourself. You are not yourself at all. A couple of hands I saw. Raymond in here. Yes, Raymond.
I should like to let you know that whenever I pray, I feel like I'm I'm walking across a barren desert. It's as if my life was barren and nothing more than with one monstrous anger within me.
Yeah.
That's and in a way, I guess that's my ideal of hell. Seeing myself as as an angry monster.
You are an angry monster, but it's not you.
Yes. In a way, I'm grateful that I never had a woman because I do not want to share that hell with another woman.
Yeah, I'm glad you haven't either. Two devils.